welcome to the channel. Come with 12-year-old me to St Augustine swimming pool in Norwich.
You ever walk into a place as a kid that felt bigger than life itself? For me, it was St Augustine swimming pool in the 1980s. Every Saturday morning, my mum would hand me a towel, some loose change for the vending machine, and send me off like I was heading into battle. And honestly, that pool was battle. I still remember the smell: chlorine, wet concrete, hot chocolate, and that strange damp smell every old British swimming pool had back then. You'd walk through the entrance and instantly hear it: whistles, echoes, kids screaming, water crashing, everything bouncing around the building like you'd entered some giant cave. And then you saw them, the diving boards, the small one, the middle one, and the giant monster at the top. That board looked like 100 feet high when you were 12 years old. Now here's the thing, I wasn't even a good swimmer. Didn't matter, because in the 80s nobody cared. You just got thrown into the deep end and hoped for the best. Different times. And every single week I told myself, today's the day I jump off the top board. So I'd climb the metal stairs, clang, 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 trying to look brave while secretly regretting everything. And the higher you climbed, the smaller the pool looked. That ceiling felt darker, the air felt colder, and when you reached the top, your legs stopped working. Honestly, looking down from up there felt like standing on the roof of a tower block. The lifeguard would blow the whistle, kids behind you would shout, "Jump, jump." Meanwhile, I'm up there having a full mental breakdown at 12 years old. But the creepiest part about that pool was the story everyone knew, the urban legend. Every kid had heard it. Apparently, years before we started going there, a boy climbed the top board, slipped and never came back. Now looking back, it was probably complete rubbish, but when you're 12, you believe everything, especially in a place like that. So every time you stood on that board, you thought about it, every single time. And somehow that made the jump even scarier. Sometimes I jumped, sometimes I climbed back down pretending I'd changed my mind. But nothing was worse than a belly flop. Every 80s kid remembers a belly flop. You hit the water wrong and suddenly your whole body turns bright red. Whack! It sounded like somebody threw a sofa in the pool, and everyone laughed. Your friends, random adults, probably the lifeguard. Then afterwards you'd sit shivering on those plastic benches with a packet of crisps and a can of Quattro, trying to recover your dignity. And somehow, despite all of it, those Saturdays were brilliant. No phones, no internet, no health and safety panic, just noise, chaos and fear. Swimming pools felt magical back then. Huge, loud, slightly dangerous, but magical. And honestly, part of me still feels like that scared 12-year-old kid standing on top of the diving board trying to find the courage to jump. Only now those jumps are different. That's why I still remember St Augustine so clearly, because it wasn't really about swimming, it was about growing up, showing off, being terrified, trying not to embarrass yourself in front of everyone, and surviving the belly flop in front of half of Norwich. The 1980s were wild, and I wouldn't have changed a second of it.